Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Friday to you. It's actually Thursday night here. I normally film these one day in advance, which is the morning of the day before, the day that you see it. But today's didn't work out because, well, for many reasons. So at the moment, it's 9 o'clock on Thursday night. So I filmed this morning, have been working all day, went to the shops tonight, filmed the shopping video that is already up, edited that video, and then now I was about to edit the Mornings with Michelle quickly, and it just didn't work. It didn't work. So I'm like, I'm going to have to film, I'm going to have to record it again. So now it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm recording this. So it will be brief. Well, it probably won't be because I'm in such a chatty mood. But anyway, let's get started. For those of you who are new here, I'm Michelle, and I like to be known here on Zesty Girl TV, I haven't said that for a while, as your Gen X Zesty Bestie. Zesty Girl, my YouTube channel and my work is for women over 50 to help them live their life on purpose. Yes, so that's what we're doing here. We're trying to, over 50, live our life on purpose, and the way we do that is by conversation, mostly conversation and community. So if that sounds like you, you're in the right place. And we start this program out each morning by saying, what am I wearing and what am I drinking? So what am I drinking? Not this morning, but right now I'm drinking sparkling water. And what am I wearing? What have I been wearing today? Well, I've got on a top from Seed. It's a little bit cropped, and I'll stand up. And just because you'll be really surprised, I've got on my uniform. Jeans. See? Jeans. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing. And yes, you know what's happening though? I'm trying on all these clothes and finding all of this new style, and I just feel like so comfortable just who I am, which is black top and blue jeans. Yes, and I've got socks on. Oh, I haven't got my questions today because I did the question for the day in the car. And I've left my book in the car, but I know what the question was. It was, how quickly do you bounce back? So I thought that was a really good question. How quickly do you bounce back? And my answer to that was really, I bounce back really quickly. And I think it's because, I don't know, I just know that life is short and I just want to do so many things. And yes, so I'm a bouncy back person. Not always, because life sometimes throws things at you that are a little bit hard, but generally speaking, I just try and bounce back really quick and get on with life. Yes, 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 wherever I can. It's not always that simple, right? It's not always that simple. As we know from many of the hard discussions that we've had this week, we've had some really hard discussions this week, and so many of you have opened up and shared your stories, and I thank you for that. And so many of you in the comments have supported each other, and it's special. It's really special. So thank you. Thank you for this week. It's been a lot of hard topics this week. Okay, Zesty Bestie tip. Well, I haven't done one for a couple of days. I don't think I've been doing sort of different things. But my Zesty Bestie tip today would be that I was having trouble sleeping, you know, menopause and the whole thing. I was struggling to have a really good night's sleep. And so I have really focused in on that and really worked hard to get my sleep back, because I need sleep to be able to do all as we all do, to be able to do all the things that I need to do in a day. So the reason I want to bring up the sleep is because this ties in with what you guys are asking me for, which is, what is my morning routine? How do you get up and get motivated? What is your morning routine? And it's interesting because I haven't got a morning routine at the moment. I'm trialing different things because my life's sort of changed. And as I said to you the other day, everything's sort of failing at the moment. So I'm just keep developing it and trialing it, and things are coming together, but I haven't got something that I'm happy with at the moment. But the most important thing about my morning routine is what I do have, which helps me, which I didn't think to say to you. What I do have, which actually helps me every day get moving, even though my morning routine's not set yet, is a night routine. Like, my day starts the night before, and you've probably heard people talk about this, but it's so true. I learned this from one of the books I read years ago, and it really is so true. Your day is set with what you do the night before. And the reason I brought up sleep was because, irrespective of what I did the night before and how much I got ready for the next day, when I didn't sleep, it always just didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. So sleep is a really good thing to focus on, fixing sleep. And I will leave down in the description below some of the ideas I have for getting your sleep back, because I know how hard it is to function with very little sleep and how important it is for your health. So important for your health. And yes, I know my sleep's good now because I'm dreaming. and don't feel like I dreamt for years, so that's a really good thing. Okay, but going back to the night routine, so at night I have a process that I go through, and that sets me up for the next day, and that really is probably more important than my morning routine. And the last thing I do before I go to bed is always I just get out of my head, and this was the one thing that helped me sleep that I had never done, that I tried because I heard from some other, I think it was an entrepreneur guy, I heard him suggest this, and I thought, oh, I better try that, which is the last thing you do before you go to bed is really just throw onto a piece of paper all the thoughts that are buzzing around in your head. Just no specific order, just everything, get it out of your head and down onto the paper, because once something's on paper, then you feel like it's going to be dealt with. But while it's swimming around in your head, it's very hard to relax. But that's just part of my night routine. I will go over my specific night routine in the future, but I just wanted to share those things with you because I feel like something there that I've just discussed is going to be useful for someone, for sure. All right, so moving on. Right, next thing, my beauty tip. Oh, so you probably saw my video last night, so you might have seen that I went and bought 3 things from Kmart. Let me show you them. Okay, so I've got the lip oil, and then I've got the 2 mascaras. Now these were recommended by a couple of you ladies, these Essence mascaras, particularly these. I just grabbed the lip oil because I love lip oil. So I hope it's not glucky, because my ones that I'm using from the OXX brand are so delicious. So yeah, I'm really excited to try these. This isn't really a beauty tip, other than it was a beauty tip because it was a tip from you guys. So I'm sharing the tip that you guys told me. That's what I'm sharing. So hopefully I'll let you know next week how it goes. I couldn't test it tonight because I've got that much mascara on. I had to, after work, I reapplied it to go and do my other video, and then I reapplied it to do this, and now it's like a glucky mess, but we don't care about that. Okay, so family news. My daughter Jessica did a photo shoot yesterday over in Europe. So she sent me all the photographs. They're so beautiful. Okay, so that's family news. And what else do we do? Oh, fun fact about me. Okay, the fun fact about me is hubby cooked dinner tonight, and I just went down to get mine, and the boys have eaten it. It's like if there's any food left over, they just eat everything. So that's the fun fact about me. I've got no dinner tonight. So it looks like I'll have to make something. Yes. So my shout out tonight. So as I said earlier on, we've covered a few tricky subjects this week. We've covered sadness, and we've also, yesterday I asked you guys to comment about friendships over 50. The responses have been incredible. I've read through all of them. I haven't responded to everyone yet because there's a lot of comments that I get. There was I think I've answered 772 comments in the last 20 days, something like that. And from my YouTube statistics. So I get through them as quickly as I can, but what I do is I read them pretty much throughout the day. So I just check in and read through them. And so much of what you guys have written is so special. It's just, it's amazing because you bring up a topic that's so relevant to us being over 50, and you guys just have such incredible experiences and wisdom, and it's amazing. So I'm just going to share one comment with you, and because it's quite a long one and she covers quite a lot of information. Also, Regina, who's commented, is part of my new Facebook group, and so she's over in the new group. And for those of you who want to come across to the new group, some of you have got lost on the way and ended up in my other group that really is not the same sort of thing. The new group, the one that we've set up, and I think we've got 5 or 6 people in there at the moment. I'm hoping to get up to 10, and then I'm going to go live in there. So it's just, as I said earlier in the week, I think it confused you guys because the link in my links and everything is to my free Facebook groups. I think a few of you have got lost on the way. But what we're going to be doing there, as soon as I get 10 people there, I'll be going live. I'm putting things into there every day, behind the scenes type of things, and over the weekend it will be probably the time that will really, I'll be a lot more involved over the weekend because I don't do these videos over the weekend. But also what I have got planned this weekend is to do some cleaning to ABBA and share it with you guys, because you guys said that you like cleaning to sort of some music, so I thought we'd do a little ABBA clean with each other. And also to decluttering. I'm thinking of doing 10 minutes maybe of declutter with me, so that will be sort of on there as well. So if that sounds like you and you want to go somewhere that we can just peel off another layer, do you know what I mean? Like we can just be in a safe space where we can, and it's just a safer space to sort of take off that other layer and build the friendships. Okay, Regina says, good morning Michelle, Ellie is just too cute in her Oodie. She says, friendships over 50. I personally do not have close friends. I have friends from school, we catch up at class reunions, and some I might see occasionally. But life tends to keep me focused on my family, work, and finding my new path in life. I think having people to talk to who may be on a similar path as you is a good thing. The one thing I have learnt recently is that even though you may have your family around you As you get older, it becomes beneficial to be part of a community, online or in real life. Watching elderly people grow old who have no close friends or who have chosen not to have an inner circle has opened up a new way of thinking about friends and social interactions, especially over 50. I don't need the drama friendships, but I think I need the like-minded occasional chat friendships. I think it has health benefits, just like healthy eating. Having a healthy lifestyle has health benefits. So does friendship. Healthy friendships are good for brain health in every form. And then she just talks about a few other things. I agree with that so much. I feel like the last 20 years for me has very much been about family, whether that's my parents or my husband's parents or my children, my children's friends, all the people that you know through the children's activities and things like that. But as far as real close friendship, not so much. And I agree with what Regina's saying. I've seen and experienced, and I don't want to talk about this really, to be honest, at the moment. It's just too hard for me to talk about this. But my mum is someone that didn't have a lot of friends, even though she could have had a lot of friends. And so I agree with Regina. Yeah. So Regina was just one of so many comments, and I really want to talk about this more because my gut feeling is that this is a big issue for us. Not a big issue, but this is a big topic for us over 50. For me, and I think for some of you guys as well. So thanks for sharing with us, Regina, and everybody else that's contributed to this conversation that we're having today. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so I don't think I've shouted out not traveling. Not traveling is here so often, and I love you being here. I always love your comments, so thank you so much for being here and sharing with us. Big shout out to you. And also Deborah Elliott, I see you in the comments. I see your emojis. Yes, thank you also so much for being here. And there's so many more of you, and I will get to you, so yeah. But thanks everyone for being here. If you don't want to leave a comment, please always leave an emoji. It just lets me know that you're here. Yes. Oh, my hands. I've been putting my hands, as soon as I do housework, my veins pop out. My hands just go terrible. And I know I should wear gloves. I still don't wear gloves. You'd think I would learn. No. Anyway, I've been putting castor oil on 3 times a day. And I think it's really helping. What do you think? Oh, speaking of hands, my new nails. My nails I got off Amazon. I've changed the color. You might have noticed I've changed the color. I really like this color. So it's similar to the one I had on. But the ones that I had on, these are so tough. The ones that I had on have outlasted my came-up ones, or have outlasted how long my came-up ones normally last. And in the end, I was just sick of the color, so I just picked them off and put these ones on because I was like, I need a change. But they weren't ready to come off, and that was amazing because it had been, I feel like, more than 7 days. And yes, so this was the color I chose for this week. Same, but different. You know, same, but different. I think that's all. Isn't that everything we do? So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here all of this week if you have been. So you can always go back and watch episodes because they're a little bundle within themselves, and you can always join the conversation in the comments because that's where it all happens. That's why we're doing this. Any comments that you want to make in regard to the format of this, and if you've got any ideas, please let me know as well. Other than that, have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. Can't wait to hear on Monday what you got up to. Just have a super duper awesome day, and I'm going to. So even though this has been shot at the wrong end of the day, as long as it's there for you guys in the morning, have a great day. I'm going to have an awesome Friday. All right, I'll see you next week. See ya. Bye.